live and on your side. WBRC Fox 6 News starts with breaking news.
That breaking news, a 5-car crash on Green Springs Highway. Ooh, look at this, causing some traffic delays right now. And on I-65 southbound, Angie Norvell tracking it for us today. Angie, what do you see?
Good afternoon, Janet. The big delays building in that area. We've been watching it, that red on the map just creeping further and further down the roadway. You've got the right lane of traffic blocked due to this accident, I-65 north at Green Springs. You got onlooker traffic on the other side of the roadway on the southbound side as well. Again, the right lane is blocked. Folks trying to get around, but very slow and go in that area. Delays building on the southbound side of the roadway due to another issue in that area. I'll have more on that in our next report. I'm Angie Norvell, your WBRC Fox 6 First Alert Traffic Tracker.
Angie, thanks. Breaking news right now. Birmingham police tell us a man has life-threatening injuries after he was stabbed here. They say somebody tried to rob the man at his home here at the 1600 block of Graymont Avenue. We know he has life-threatening injuries, fighting for his life. We'll continue to stay on top of this story for you throughout these 90 minutes and on our WBRC News app. 2 murders in Birmingham in one day. It's too many. And tonight we're taking a stand on the violence issue.
We think, and you probably agree, too many arguments are being solved by gunfire. We wanted to talk to the people and not just officers who are trying to solve this problem on the ground. Rick Journey joins us now with more on that. Rick.
Yeah, nonviolent, resolution of conflicts, not something that pops through people's minds in the heat of the moment when they have guns involved in a situation. Deadly violence prompting many people to say, what can we do differently? Now, one pastor says specifically targeting urban youth with a message on this Mother's Day weekend could have a dramatic impact.
It's going to take relationships to fix this cancer that we have in our city.
Mike McClure is pastor of the Rock Church, an urban church focused on reaching the young at a time when crime reports seem out of control. Take these examples. Early Thursday morning, enormous influence and making a difference in the fight against crime.
This Mother's Day, every mother in the city of Birmingham and surrounding areas, instead of going out to eat, would invite all their kids back home and say, listen, I love you. Talk to me. What's going on? How can I help?
McClure says town hall meetings, marches, even sermons, they have a place and they have a role, but a Mother's Day message from mom may be the thing to go a long way for many people out there. We're live in Birmingham. Rick Journey, WBRC, Fox 6 News on your side. City council members have had their say. Now, Birmingham Mayor William Bell responding to the changes in the Mayor Council Act. I'm Rick Journey with that story.
Frustration continuing to grow at Birmingham trade towers. Why folks who live there may have to go back to a judge just to get their stuff out.
Shelby County is already building some new schools, but now they have found some money that will help existing schools and their growing student population.
Live and on your side, you're watching WBRC Fox 6 News at 5:30.
Unity. That is what Birmingham's mayor thinks that new Mayor Council Act will do. Unify City Hall.
Yeah, the controversial bill is now signed by Governor Bentley, and as we told you last night, all those city councilors, they are scrambling now for elections to leadership positions. Rick Journey spoke with Mayor Bell just 3 hours ago. Rick?
Janet, as you mentioned, the City Council elects new leadership next week as part of the changes to that Mayor Council Act. Now, while council members have offered plenty of criticisms during this process of change, the mayor says it will actually make the city better. Mayor Bell echoes the legislature's reasonings for the bills. They say it will create opportunities for more cooperation between both the mayor and the city council. He points to previous changes to the acts over the years and says having a voice in board appointments, one of the key parts of this change to the Mayor Council Act, addresses a challenge that he's been seeing in the city.
And oftentimes when issues arise with various boards and agencies, people look to the mayor to do something about it, when in fact the mayor has no input on those boards. So for the legislature to give me some input will mean that I will have a voice through those appointees that I make to the various boards.
Now, requiring leadership changes every 2 years was standard previously before the changes about 20 plus years ago that made the practice the way it is now into effect. We're live here in downtown Birmingham. Rick Journey, WBRC, Fox 6 News on your side.
Happening now, an attorney for the folks burned out of the Birmingham Trades Tower apartments. Remember that? Well, they say they may now have to go back to a judge to get their belongings still.
Live and on your side, you're watching WBRC Fox 6 News at 6.
Our top story tonight, if you're tired of hearing about the violence in the Birmingham Metro, is there any one thing you can do?
Too many arguments are being solved with gunfire, and we wanted to talk to the people who are trying to solve this problem on the ground.
Rick Journey joins us live tonight. Rick.
Steve, deadly violence prompting some to say, what can we do differently? As you mentioned, now one pastor specifically targeting urban youth says if mothers would do one thing this Mother's Day weekend, it could have a dramatic impact.
It's going to take relationships to fix this cancer that we have in our city.
Mike McClure is pastor of the Rock Church, an urban church focused on reaching the young at a time when crime reports seem out of control. Take these examples. Early Thursday morning, police say a fight over gambling in Bessemer led to one man shot in the leg. Hours later in East Birmingham, an argument
Would invite all their kids back home and say, listen, I love you. Talk to me. What's going on? How can I help?
McClure says that he's going to encourage all of those mothers out there listening to this story and who go to Rock Church to think about it, have that conversation about the fact that violence will not solve a problem. It only makes situations worse. We're live here in Birmingham. Rick Journey, WBRC, Fox 6 News on your side.
Thanks, Rick. Breaking tonight, an investigation into a stabbing in North Birmingham. A man is fighting for his life.